A country that produces food for hundreds of millions around the world, but cannot feed its own population. As Argentina wrestles with yet another economic crisis, it is focusing on finding solutions to reduce hunger. Alberto Fernandez was elected president in late 2019. He defeated conservative incumbent Mauricio Macri. Fernandez made combating hunger the centerpiece of his administration's agenda. The new government swiftly declared a social, economic and health emergency. Overseeing the government's social policy is Daniel Arroyo.
The previous government of Macri left three problems. One is higher levels of poverty, the second is there's more unemployment, and the third problem is greater inequality. It was a government that widened the gap between those who have less and those who have more. Here we are working on generating greater equality.
In a country of more than 45 million, the poverty rate has reached 40%, according to the Catholic University in Buenos Aires. Signs of malnutrition among the population are increasing. Arroyo's first policy as social minister is issuing food cards worth up to $100 a month to families with children under the age of 6. The ministry says it will benefit 2.5 million children across the country.
The card is to buy food, and when the family uses it, there are records of what they have bought. So far, from all cards that have been issued, 60% has been used to buy meat, milk, fruit and vegetables. There was a debate here in Argentina about being able to buy soft drinks, but that have only made up 2.2% of purchases up until now.
The new government hopes to build a consensus and national policy to combat hunger, a tall order in a highly polarized country.
Everyone has to eat. There cannot be hunger. That has to be a rule, not a debate. In Argentina, there is a divide in terms of views on the economy, but the polarization is social. There are deep social differences, but there are two basic agreements from this society. One is that there cannot be hunger in Argentina. The second is that we have to care for and prioritize children. The decision of the president, Alberto Fernandez, is that this aspire for it to be the first state policy of the 21st century.
Argentina's government faces the challenge of alleviating a social crisis while also fending off a debt crisis.
In a complex economic situation, we clearly have to honor our debt in a balanced fashion. That balance includes reducing poverty and ensuring everyone eats, which is the first key issue. That is what the government is doing. In a context of budget restrictions, the budget is being reorganized, strengthening the program to combat hunger. That shows this is our priority.
Eso marca la prioridad.
Joel Richards, CGTN, Buenos Aires.